CNN? Nah, they're not racist. They're just woke. Some people will say that's the same thing. Whenever I do an episode of things that concern the woke, I think to myself, there's no way that the woke will top themselves after this one. But time and time again, they prove me wrong. In today's episode, we find out that some fonts and fruits are actually racist. We explore why being a homewrecker is actually a good thing, why CNN's Talking Thumb is so concerned with Tucker Carlson not posting his vaccine selfies, and much, much more. Let's get woke. Let's begin with CNN's Talking Thumb, who is quickly becoming one of the most insufferable employees of CNN, right after Chris Cuomo and Don Lemon. Let's hear why the Talking Thumb thinks it's so concerning the lack of Fox News employees who have posted their vaccine selfies. Let's take a listen.
Really important to see all these TV anchors, personalities showing themselves getting the shot. We've seen a lot of vaccine selfies from lots of folks at lots of different networks. It's been really inspiring to see. You know, the Today Show even brought the co-host outside for a live group vaccination this week. And Rachel Maddow on Friday on MSNBC talked about how she was really fearful of the needle, really worried about it. And yet it was important to get the shot, and she did, and there she is talking about it on air.
The wonderful and insufferable Rachel Maddow made a huge deal about getting the vaccine, and then made an even bigger deal about being double masked and still socially distancing even though she had the vaccine. Why? Because she works for MSNBC, therefore there's nothing up here. But let's keep going with CNN's most trusted thumb.
So, I say all of that to make the following point. Where are Tucker and Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham? Where is Ainsley Earhardt and Steve Doocy and Brian Kilmeade? Where are the biggest stars on Fox getting vaccinated? I get it's a personal choice. I get that's between, the hosts and their healthcare provider. But everybody else is doing it, right, Matt? I mean, all across television, all these anchors are rolling up their sleeves. Why do you think we haven't seen the biggest stars on Fox News get vaccinated or show us their vaccine selfies?
Brian the Thumb here is employing the same logic as the Minnesota rioters. You see, the rioters know that what they're doing is wrong. The rioters know that the property they're stealing and looting doesn't belong to them. But, hey, like Brian said, everybody's doing it, so I guess that's an excuse to do things now, right, Brian? CNN, you silly rascals. Now, before we leave CNN, I want to point out that they had this whole piece about how some fonts were racist and hurtful towards Asians. Later that same week, CNN ran a piece trying to refer to golfer Si Woo Kim, and they put the picture of the wrong Asian dude. Now, it could have been an honest mistake, but if Fox had done that, or any conservative had done that, you wouldn't stop hearing about how racist it was. But CNN, nah, they're not racist. They're just woke. Some people will say that's the same thing. The Associated Press, another news network that sometimes just boggles the mind, tweeted this out. Don't use the term mistress for a woman who is in a long-term sexual relationship with and is financially supported by a man who is married to someone else. Instead, use an alternative like companion, friend, or lover on first reference and provide additional details later. Who wrote this, Kamala Harris? Oh, you don't know what I'm saying this? You don't know how Kamala got to power? Sleeping her way to the top with married men? Oh, you didn't know about that? Well, if you're interested, comment down below and I'll make a video about it. Although, I don't think YouTube will like that type of video. But let's move on to another preposterous tweet, this time by a member of the squad, Ayanna Pressley. You can't be anti-racist if you're anti-student debt cancellation. Where's the connection here? Let's read it again. You can't be anti-racist if you're anti-student debt cancellation. I'm anti-student debt cancellation. Does that mean I'm a racist? No, but according to Ayanna Pressley, yes, because she's dumb. As dumb as they come. But you know what's even dumber? Here's a hot take. I think The Simpsons is better in Spanish than in English. I'm not a big fan of the English version, but I understand that some of you are. However, you know what bothers me? When Apu, the voice actor who played Apu, decides to resign, quit his job, and go around apologizing to every Indian person that he could see. You see, he's gone woke, and now he feels just so guilty. And it's just so stupid. We're talking about comedy here. Off the top of my head, in the last year, we lost the voice actor of Apu, The Simpsons, a voice actor of Big Mouth, and Cleveland of Family Guy. These are just actors, people. Actors aren't playing themselves, they're playing characters. Now, straight people can't play gay or trans characters. Does that mean that Neil Patrick Harris has to apologize for playing a straight womanizer? How dare you, Neil?
How dare you!
Before we leave, I want to make it absolutely clear that the difference between yams and sweet potatoes is structural racism. And there's absolutely nothing that you can say to convince me otherwise. And if you even try, you're a white supremacist. Now, thank you for making it this far. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching. Stay woke, and see you next time.